Welcome back to the 2019 Dizzy Dean World Series here at Snowden Grove Park in South Haven, Mississippi. I'm Ted Rutan, your host for this ball game, and in this ball game we have the ACM All-Stars taking on the Northport Nationals. ACM is Addison, Cold Springs, and Meek. On the mound for ACM is Landon Livingston. His second pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes to the leadoff batter, Miller Evans, for the Northport, Alabama Nationals. Evans, the left fielder, leading things off. We'll get to the defensive setup in just a moment. Livingston's pitch is over for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. We have a left-handed catcher out there, a novelty in baseball. Nathan Cleghorn behind the plate for ACM. Livingston going from the stretch, delivers. This one's inside and upstairs. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Put it in the mid, baby. You got it. There you go.
Strike called. 3 and 2.
One more, just like that.
Livingston delivers, and this is slapped just foul off the first baseline. Chasing it down over there is the first baseman for ACM, number 44, Kyle Lake.
Let's go, Landon, right here in the middle.
3 and 2 the count. Livingston sits, kicks, and deals. Upstairs. Leadoff walk for Miller Evans. This will bring up the catcher, number 22, Jackson Simpson. Short lead over at first, but the runner goes. They put down a bunt, and it's a good one. Livingston fields it, and the throw is into the back of the runner. Safe at first. Safe at third.
Come on, dogs. All right, tighten up. You can do it.
Well, the runner, Evans, was going on the pitch. Livingston came off the mound, fielded it cleanly, but his throw went into the back of Jackson Simpson. Runners at first and third, nobody out. This will bring up Rowdy McBride. First pitch, steal of second by Simpson. So second and third, nobody out. Rowdy McBride at the plate for Northport. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes.
Take your time, Landon.
And the delivery, and this one is lined into center, and it's going to be caught. An excellent play by Trenton Burns. The run will come in, but Trenton Burns able to get a jump on that one, reaching out with an outstanding grab. Sacrifice fly, it goes down for Rowdy McBride, but he wanted more on that one.
Way to stay on it, Trenton.
In fact, the runner, Jackson Simpson, at second base, couldn't even advance because he was off the bag. Thought for sure that was going to be a base hit. 1 out. This will bring up John Scarborough, the cleanup hitter.
Get another out right here, boys. Nobody tired, Landon.
third is short. Wilkins throws over to third to pick up the runner, and he does. Running right into the out there with Simpson. 2 gone as Scarborough is on via a fielder's choice. Nice play from Wilkins to Tally. 2 gone.
Get him, dogs!
Keep it low, Landon. Take your time.
Sidney Jones now the batter, the first baseman for the Northport Nationals. Outside, ball 1.
You got it.
You ready, boys?
Come on, buddy, you got this.
This one is lined into left field, and it's going to be down for a base hit. Played there by Cole Thompson. A single to left for Sidney Jones. First and second now with 2 out.
Heads up, Bulldogs. Get ready.
K.D. Lee, the center fielder, steps in for the Northport Nationals.
Come on, boys. Let's get it out right here.
Low and away, ball 1. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. 1 run in.
One and Landon, get him right here.
Scarborough at second,
You got it.
Jones at first.
In the mid. Take your time.
Landon Livingston on the mound for ACM.
There you go. There you go. Good pitch.
Lee reaches for that one a little bit, fouls it away. 2-1.
All right, come on, buddy. You got this.
That goes behind Lee. Ball 3.
Rolling all the way through, Landon. Take your time.
All we need's 1, boys. Come on.
Here's a delivery, swing and a miss.
1 more.
That runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be going on the delivery, or at least they should be. And the pitch is outside, ball 4. Loading up the bases for the Northport Nationals.
We need it out, boys.
Gotta get it out, boys. Come on. Hold them.
We're going to have a coaching visit right now, and looks like we are going to have a pitching change. While we have a change in pitchers, we'll take a short break and come back with those changes here in just a moment. You're watching the Dizzy Dean World Series from South Haven, Mississippi. Andrew Rhodes steps in with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and the new pitcher is Kai Lake. His first pitch is down and away, ball 1. Lake moved over to pitch from first base. Stone Talley moved from third to first, and Landon Livingston went from the hill to third base. Outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Kai, put it in there. Good job.
Missing outside. 2 balls and a strike. No place to put him. Bases loaded. 2 outs, 1 run already in for the Northport Nationals.
There you go.
That one goes to the backstop. Cleghorn quickly attacks it. No way the runners could advance. Northport won yesterday 18-1, while ACM won their game 14-0.
Let's get him, Kai, right here. There you go.
And that's outside. Ball 4. Scarborough comes across the plate. 2-0 is your score. Three walks,
Come on, Kai.
a hit, and an error
All the way through.
in this inning for Northport. Malachi Thompson is the batter. Bases still loaded, 2 out. That one misses outside, 2 balls, no strikes.
Give him a good target, Nathan. If he gloves still, give him a good target. There you go. There.
Strike called.
Do it again, Nathan. Give
2
him a
and
good
1.
target. Hold it still and give him a target, Nathan.
Outside, 3 balls and a strike. Lake struggling to find the strike zone.
That's all right. You can get it right here. There you go.
Strike called, 3 and 2. Well, full count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Start them up out there, runners. Well, they didn't. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Lake gets them out of the jam, but the Northport Nationals lead things off with 2 in the top of the first. Northport National scored 2 in the top of the first. ACM, Addison, Cold Springs Meek coming up to bat. The manager for ACM is Keith Thompson, first base coach Chad Williams, third base coach Dallas Thompson, and the media manager coach Damon Cleghorn. Landon Livingston leading things off for ACM. Rowdy McBride's first delivery is inside. Livingston has to duck away. We'll set the defense for the Nationals here in a moment. Rowdy McBride delivers, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a grounder up the middle. Dylan Pompey over to first in time. Sidney Jones, nice stretch. 1 up and 1 down in the bottom of the first. Tucker Thompson stepping in, and he fouls this one away. Rowdy McBride on the mound. Jackson Simpson behind the plate. That's your battery for the Northport Nationals. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Around the outfield, in left, Miller Evans. In center, K.D. Lee. And in right, Malachi Thompson. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. The infield, John Scarborough at third, Dylan Pompey at short, just made that nice play. Andrew Rhodes at second, and Sidney Jones at first. Upstairs, 3 balls and a strike to Tucker Thompson.
Now help him, watch it.
Swing and a miss. Count runs full. Foul tip.
Way to hang.
Way to hang in there, Tucker.
All right, Tuck, come on, buddy.
Right. Delivery is upstairs. Thompson works him for a walk.
Come on, Stone. Now make it work.
This will bring up the shorts, or third baseman turned first baseman, number 7, Stone Talley. Strike called, runner goes, and he is out at second base. Jackson Simpson delivered a strike down there to Dylan Pompey. He slapped the tag down on Thompson, and now there are 2 outs and nobody on.
Take your time, Stone.
Downstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, took a little off that one. 2 and 1 the count now on Tally. 2 outs, nobody on. 2-0 Northport Nationals on top here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. A little late on catching up with that heat on the outside corner.
That's just a practice swing. Now make the ball with it. Come on, you got it.
Remember what I
2 balls, 2 strikes. stealing. 3 up, 3 down at the end of one complete. The Northport Nationals 2, ACM nothing. The shortstop, Dylan Pompey, steps in to start things off in the top of the second inning for the Northport Nationals. Foul tip on the first pitch from Kai Lake. Each of these teams won comfortably yesterday. Grounder in the hole. Tough play, but a great play by Jed Wilkins in the hole at shortstop. Fires over to Stone Tally at first. 1 up, 1 down here in the second.
Okay, guys.
2 more.
Yeah, you got this. Woo!
Pompey, the shortstop, was erased on a great play by Jed Wilkins, the shortstop for ACM. The leadoff hitter, Miller Evans, comes up.
There you go.
Looks at a strike.
Good job, Bobby.
Miller started this game off with a walk,
Boys, be ready.
came around to score.
You got it.
Yep.
He was running with a pitch when a attempted sacrifice bunt was
There
put
you
down.
go.
An error was made on the play. Then he scored on a sacrifice fly. No balls and 2 strikes right now. 1 out, top of the second.
That's okay.
Shake it off.
Right there, Nathan.
Take your time, Kai. Woo!
Good target, Nathan. Come on, you and Kai. There you go.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah. Way to go.
2 gone here in the second.
Good job, boys. Take your time, Kai. Take your time.
Jackson Simpson
There you
swings
go.
at one upstairs.
All right, boys, stay away.
Jackson
That's it.
made a great throw down to second base to cut down
More
the
just like that.
stolen base attempt from Tucker Thompson in the bottom of the first.
You and
2
Nathan.
balls and a strike.
Good target, Nathan. You
To
and
Simpson.
Kai. Y'all got it.
2 outs, 2-0 to score.
All right,
Top of the
boys,
second.
stay away. Come on, Kai, baby.
Foul back.
Okay, Kai, take your time. Straight down the middle.
One more. All you need's one, Kai.
2-2. Lake delivers. Breaking ball upstairs.
All the way through, you got it.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, baby, you got this.
There you go.
Chopped foul.
All right, boys, be ready. Come on, Kyle, you got this.
He needs this
Yeah,
one.
boys.
You and Nathan. There you go. Good job.
Foul away. Good battle on this at bat. Lake winds and delivers, and it's looped. But a nice grab there by Stone Talley. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Nationals
All
on
right,
top.
boys, good job.
Leading off the bottom of the second, fittingly after that wonderful play from the shortstop, Jed Wilkins.
Way to watch, Jed.
McBride's delivery, chopped over the head of McBride, but there's Pompey, but not in time. Wilkins showing off some wheels. His grounder to the shortstop, an infield hit. This will bring up the pitcher, Kai Lake. Leadoff single by Wilkins.
Okay, Kai. Get you one. Get you one. Come on, Kai.
Let's go, Kai.
Bring Jed on around.
Upstairs, gets away from Simpson, and Wilkins will cruise on into second. set and delivers. Swing and a miss from Lake. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Don't help it, Mike. Don't reach for it. You got it. Make them pitch it to you.
Another good crowd for this contest.
There you go. Right
Foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slightly overcast day, and that is appreciated here. Perfect baseball weather. McBride sets, kicks and deals, and a foul tip. Lake stays alive.
Take it off, it's all right. Put it out there.
Way to hang. You got it.
Here's the delivery. Upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pompey holding on. Wilkins out at second.
There you go.
Foul off again. Good battle from pitcher to pitcher here.
Stay in there.
All right, buddy, keep your eye on the ball. You got it.
Swing and a miss. Got him to chase one outside the zone. 1 out here in the second. This will bring up Cole Thompson.
Come on, Cole.
He and Tucker Thompson are cousins born days apart. That one gets away. Wilkins moves up to third.
All right, Cole, you got this. Come on.
You can do it, Cole. Take your time, bud. Get you a good one.
Way to watch.
Good eye.
Watching his curving out.
Way to watch.
Good eye.
2 balls and a strike to Cole Thompson, the left fielder.
Way to watch.
Strike call, throw down to third, nearly caught Wilkins unaware, just got back in time.
All
He
right,
wasn't
come on, Cole,
looking.
baby. You got this.
Snap throw there from Simpson,
Come on, Cole.
nearly caught him off guard.
Play smart.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Thompson looks at strike 3 on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts brings up the center fielder, Trenton Burns, who has
I'm trying to make it count.
made an outstanding catch back in the first inning.
Way to watch.
Ball upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Scoot up a little, Trent.
Up and away. 2 balls, no strikes.
There you go.
Sliced foul. 2 and 1.
All right, Trenton. You got this, buddy.
You got it, Trenton.
Here's the pitch. Strike called. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's
McBride sets and delivers. Grounder right back to Rowdy McBride. He tosses over the first for the out. Leadoff single. Runner gets to third, but they can't bring him in. At the end of 2 complete, the Northport Nationals 2. Addison, ACM, nothing. Jed Wilkins is the new pitcher for ACM. Moving in from shortstop. First pitch swinging. Stone Talley with the grab and over to Kai Lake. One pitch. Nice play. One up, one down. This will bring up John Scarborough. Hit into a fielder's choice his first time up.
All right, come on, guys, be ready.
Everybody be
Wilkins
ready.
winds. Strike call.
Way to go, Jed.
Liner into right center. Could be extra bases, should be extra bases. Burns chases it down. Scarborough is going to run all the way to third, and he will slide in with a triple. Scarborough laced that one into the gap in right center, and Burns chased it down, but not before Scarborough could get all the way to third base. The runner on third with one out brings up the first baseman, number 2, Sidney Johns. Excuse me, Sidney Jones. I apologize. I can't read my own writing. Down and away, ball 1 to Jones.
Boys, get ready. Come on.
Swing and a miss. Took something off that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt, goes to the backstop, but it hit the bottom part. Came back pretty quickly to
All right, Jed, come on.
Dathan
Boys,
Cleghorn.
Be ready.
Take your time, Jed.
Cleghorn, we will note, caught a warm-up pitch from Wilkins on the arm. Was hurting for a little bit. They got him rubbed up and ready to go.
One in the mid, Jed, right here. Sit him down.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Jones.
Come on, boys.
Scarborough on third.
Get another out right here. Come on, boys.
That one gets away. Scarborough wanted to go. I believe he was told, stay right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jones.
Take your time, Jed.
Wilkins delivers. This one is popped up. It'll go out of play on top of the first base dugout.
Let's go, Martel.
Y'all be ready.
Jed, take your time. Do a good pitch. Take your time.
Come on, boys. Be ready.
Y'all want it. Come on. Show us you want it, boys.
Delivery once again. This is lined. And a short hopper to the shortstop. Thompson couldn't come up with it. Scarborough in to score. It's 3-0.
Come on, Tucker.
Come on, boys.
Heads up, Bulldogs.
KD Lee rips one between the shortstop and second baseman, and this is going to get by the left fielder Thompson. They will send Jones into the plate. The throw goes to third, and it goes into the dugout. Lee will come all the way around to score. A triple, and he will score as the throw went into the dugout.
You should have caught that, Stone.
The outfield was rather shallow. Thompson was playing close to the line and shallow, and that one got
What
by
the heck are
him.
y'all doing? Wake up.
This game's not over yet. We're not talking in.
A triple
Get some up in
and
your
an
gun.
error
Come
on the
on.
throw,
You guys are better than this.
and it is now
Come on,
5-0.
guys.
Andrew Rhodes, the batter. Inside, ball 1.
Come on, Bulldogs. Nobody's hurt. Come on, let's get them out. Come on, boys.
Fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, Jed, you got it, buddy. buddy. Boys, wake up.
Come on, Addison! You guys have worked hard for this. Come on!
Wind up and delivery from Wilkins. Back to
There you go,
Wilkins.
Jen.
Way to go, Jed.
Yeah.
One hopper makes it 2 outs.
All right, come on, guys. One more.
Malachi Thompson steps in. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the third.
Come on, Bulldogs, get ready!
Wake up. Come on. 1 minute.
Ball
Y'all go to bed at
outside.
9.
1 more, Zargi.
1-0.
Bulldogs, get ready!
A grounder to second base. No problem for Landon Livingston. However, the Northport Nationals strike for 3 more on a pair of triples and a pair of errors. They lead going to the bottom of the third, 5-0. We are ready for the bottom of the third inning. Addison ACM, which is for Addison Cold Springs Meek in Addison, Alabama. They will send up Dathan Cleghorn, the catcher, to lead things off against the pitching of Rowdy McBride. He stays in for the Northport Nationals. Cleghorn, left-handed catcher, also a left-handed hitter. First pitch strike from McBride. Well, I have a moment. I want to give a shout out to Craig and Marcia Pig and the town of Addison, Alabama. Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball on the outside corner. Shelton Alexander shows bunt, pulls it back, takes strike one. No changes so far in the field for the Northport Nationals. I believe there was a conversation between innings, perhaps regarding pitch count, as McBride has gone the whole way. That one misses up and in. Pitch count, rather important stat to keep track of for these teams as they go through this Babe Ruth World Series. Different levels of pitches will require certain numbers of days between pitching. 2 balls and a strike to Shelton Alexander, the right fielder. Looks at one upstairs, 3 balls and 1 strike. Rowdy McBride sets and delivers. Strike called. Full count. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the third. Stepping in now is the leadoff hitter, Landon Livingston. Landon was a starting pitcher. He has since moved to to third base and then to second base. Strike on the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2 with 2 out. Nobody on. Nice pitching performance so far. Shutout being spun by Rowdy McBride. Inside, will run the count full. Two outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Fouled, and will they make a play? Unable to get to it. A diving attempt, however, by Jackson Simpson. So we'll go with the full count, 2-out pitch one more time. Upstairs, ball 4. Livingston works a walk. This will bring up Tucker Thompson. Livingston tries to steal second, and he is successful. Only the third base runner so far for ACM, and one was erased on a caught stealing. Tucker Thompson looking at a 1-0 count. Tucker walked his first time up and was caught stealing on a beautiful throw down to second by Jackson Simpson. This is lined up the middle. Base hit, but the center fielder quickly in there to play it, and he tries to throw to first for the out, allowing Livingston to come all the way around and score. KD Lee was playing very shallow and decided he could try to throw out Thompson at first. Instead, it got away from the first baseman, Sidney Jones, and that allowed Livingston to come around and score the first run of the ball game for Addison. Runner goes, and the throw down to second is not in time. Stretch and delivery. That one goes to the backstop, but it comes back so quickly that Thompson had no chance to advance. Tally looks at one in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. What had been a very good start for McBride. It's still a good start, but he's run into a bit of problem here in the third. And that'll be ball 4. He's given up 3 walks and a single. And that may be, 2 walks and a single here in this inning. They're having a conference on the mound, trying to decide what they're going to do, and it looks like, well, we'll just see. They're going to leave him in. So first and second, 2 outs, 5-1 the score, and the cleanup hitter, Jed Wilkins, steps in. He had a single his first time up. And it's grounded out to right field, base hit, but fielded very quickly. Once again, the outfield playing very shallow. They tried to get it out at first. Wilkins with a single loads him up for the first baseman, Kai Lake. Five-1 the score, 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the third. Lake looks at one upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Downstairs, 2-0. I think McBride might be tiring a little bit. We're joined up here by Danny Phillips, getting a bird's eye view of this contest as ACM is trying to rally. Swing and a chopper to short. Nice backhand play. Does he have anywhere to throw? Not in time. One will come in. Pompey, nice backhand, but his throw not in time. Infield single and an RBI for Kai Lake. It's now 5-2. This will bring up Cole Thompson. A 2-out rally here for Addison. Thompson looks at one down low. McBride can't believe it's not a strike. Oh, and that hit him. He jumps up quickly, but that will bring in another run. It's now 5-3. So a 2-out rally has made this one 5-3, and we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a short break. We'll let you know what the change is when we come back. John Scarborough now on the mound for the Northport Nationals. He just switched places with Rowdy McBride moving over to third base. A 2-out rally here in the bottom of the third. McBride was cruising along with a shutout, struck out the first two batters of this inning, but then ran into some trouble as the top of the order came up. A walk, a 2-out walk on a long battle at the plate by Landon Livingston, followed by a single from Tucker Thompson, a walk to Stone Talley, a single by Jed Wilkins, a single by Kai Lake, a hit batsman. Cole Thompson took one in the leg, and that puts us at 5-3, bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-1 the count on Trenton Burns. And this is looped over the first baseman's head, a diving attempt. It's a fair ball, and there's one run is in. The second run is also in. Hustling all the way around was Kai Lake. 5-5 is your score. The pop-up was just outside the reach. Sidney Jones got his glove on it, but could not hang on. We will call that one an infield single. 2-run score. We're tied at 5. This will bring up Dathan Cleghorn. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Chopper back to Scarborough. He goes over to first. That will end the inning. But 10 men come to the plate. 5 runs across. We're tied at 5 going to the top of the 4th. Dylan Pompey to lead things off here in the top of the fourth. We are tied at 5. We've had an excellent ball game so far. Rowdy McBride was cruising along on the mound for the Northport Nationals and then got into a bit of a jam there in the third as Addison rallied for 5 with 2 outs and nobody on. We're tied at 5. Jed Wilkins on the mound for Addison. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missing the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Soft grounder up the middle. Wilkins fields it no problem. 1 up, 1 down. So bring up the top of the order. Miller Evans steps in. Strike 1 to Evans. Wilkins delivers, just missing outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up the middle, fielded by Livingston. Nice play over to Lake. 2 up, 2 down. Livingston had to go to his backhand side, able to right himself, fire over to first. 2 gone. Jackson Simpson, the catcher, steps in. Jackson reached on an error. Excuse me, reached on a, yes, on an error when he attempted to bunt in the first. Popped up to the first baseman in the second. Nobody out. Nobody on, 2 out. Here in the top of the fourth, 5-5 the score. 2 balls, no strikes. Jed Wilkins, the pitcher. Jackson Simpson, the hitter. Wilkins delivers. This one is lined into right field and running in. Can't make the play was Alexander. And Simpson is safe at first base. So this will bring up the starting pitcher, now third baseman for Northport, Rowdy McBride. He had a sacrifice fly in the first. A great play out there by Trenton Burns on that, keeping it as a sacrifice fly instead of a 2-run double or triple. Simpson, short lead at first. This one is popped up in the air, and it'll be out of play. A ball and a strike to McBride. One ball, two strikes, 2 outs, tie game. Again, just enough cloud cover, but still a bright day here at South Haven, Mississippi, Snowden Grove Park. Two balls, two strikes, 2 outs. Wilkins steps off. In the dirt, Cleghorn comes up with it quickly. But now 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Simpson should be on the move. He is. It's a slow roller to short. It's going to be a tough play, and it will not get there in time. The throw back to third, and that one gets away. Simpson will try to score, and he will get in there safely. All the way to third goes Rowdy McBride. 3-2 count. You start the runner. A slow roller. Trying to throw him out at third. 6-5 is the result. We'll give McBride an infield single on that one. But an error on the throw. Now 2 outs, runner on third, 6-5. Northport on top. Scarborough swinging at the first pitch, fouls it away. Strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count to John Scarborough. McBride on third. 2 outs. 6-5 the score. Try to take something off and gets by. McBride's going to try to score, and he will slide in safely. 7-5 is the score. Lined, but caught by Kai Lake. Well, in the bottom of the third, ACM rallied for 5 runs after 2 outs, nobody on. Northport returns the favor. They score a pair with 2 outs and nobody on. They lead 7-5 going to the bottom of the 4th. Now hitting for Addison will be Braden Moser. Moser looks at a strike from John Scarborough. 7-5 as we start things off here in the bottom of the fourth. No balls, 2 strikes. Three pitches, 1 out. So we get back to the top of the order. Livingston, who made a really nice play defensively in the top of the fourth, steps in. Swing and a miss. This one is lifted into left field, but caught out there by, no, it was dropped by Miller Evans. Sorry, I thought he had it. He thought he had it. Couldn't pull it in. That wasn't Miller Evans. I'll find out who that was in a moment. I believe that may have been, well, it was Ty. I'm not sure which one. So, a runner on with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike called. Throw down to second is in time. The second runner cut down by Jackson Simpson. This is line for a base hit into left field. So Thompson with a 2-out single. Ball 1 to Stone Talley. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss. That makes it strike 2. I apologize. Upstairs, runner going. No chance there for Simpson. Popped up. Play over there for McBride. He's got it. That will end the inning. We'll go to the top of the fifth. 7-5, Northport Nationals leading by 2. Tucker Thompson, the new pitcher for Addison ACM 11s. First pitch is wide to Sidney Jones. Ball one. Two balls and no strikes. Swing. Foul tipped. 2-1. So far for Northport, they have 7 runs on just 4 hits, 5 errors for Addison, and 3 men left on base. Foul tip, 2-2. For Addison, they have 5 runs on 4 hits, 1 error on Northport, and 3 men left on base. And we're going to have a conversation between the home plate umpire and I believe Keith Thompson. Three balls, 2 strikes is the count. That will miss outside. Jones with a leadoff walk. Throw over to first. Jones dives back in safely. Strike called on KD Lee. No balls, 2 strikes. Throw over to first. Jones gets back. Line off the third baseman. He picks it back up and over to first, not in time. Infield base hit for KD Lee. So this will bring up Andrew Rhodes, the second baseman. Rhodes walked in the first, grounded back to the pitcher in the third. Puts down a bunt and it goes foul. Addison put on the wheel play defensively. Thompson chases Jones back at second. No one there to throw it to. Curveball hits Rhodes. Bases are loaded now with nobody out here in the top of the fifth. And coming up to bat for the first time is Ty Johnson. He replaced Malachi Thompson.
All right, guys, come on. Look around.
7-5 the score.
Be ready.
And bases loaded, nobody out here in the fifth. Check swing. 3 balls, no strikes. Infield is in, and Johnson looks at ball 4. So we've had a walk, an infield single, a hit by pitch, and another walk, and it's 8-5. Bases loaded, nobody out for Dylan Pompey. He looks at a strike on the outside corner. Outside, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The only ball put in play this inning has been an infield single. Bases loaded, nobody out. 3-1 the count on Pompey. And he looks at ball 4. And we're going to have a change in pitchers. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back with more of the Dizzy Dean World Series from South Haven, Mississippi. Stone Talley is on the mound now for Addison, ACM 11s. Nobody out, bases loaded, and he's facing Ty Martin, his first at bat since coming into the ball game. Perhaps a chance for Northport Nationals to break it open. They lead by 4 here in the top of the 5th. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Infield on the grass. Lined up the middle. That'll score at least 1. They're going to send the runner coming in to score, and the throw will go to third. It will get away, and they will stay right there, but a 2-run single for Ty Martin makes it 11-5. Runners at second and third, nobody out. And perhaps with the bases loaded, the infield drawn in, that wouldn't have gone through. But in that situation, they had to try to cut off the run, and a 2-run single from Martin makes it 11-5. Simpson at the plate. Ground ball to first. And Kai Lake will step on the bag for the out, but coming in to score from third was Dylan Pompey. So an RBI ground out for Jackson Simpson. 1 out in the inning, runner at third, 12-5 the score. And perhaps closing in on the time limit. It's a 1 hour, 45-minute time. There's a liner up the middle, base hit. That'll make it 13-5. McBride with his second hit of the ball game. Scarborough looks at ball 1. 1 out. Chopped foul over by the third base dugout. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner goes, and no chance for Cleghorn to make a play. Ball is grounded into the hole at short. Wilkins smothers it, but has no play anywhere with it. Infield single for Scarborough. McBride stays at second. Northport has batted around. It's now Sidney Jones, who led off this inning with a walk. Came around to score. Looks at a strike. 13-5 the score. Strike 2, the call. Jones thought it was inside. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners both going, and it's slapped over the first baseman's head. McBride is going to be sent home. Throw will come to the plate. It will not be in time. He slides in safely head first. Jones trots down to second. A single moving up on the throw. It's 14-5 here in the top of the fifth. The runners both going. And the bloop single makes it 14-5. KD Lee steps in. Sharp grounder fielded by Wilkins. He's got Jones in a rundown. They will get him at third, but a run scores, making it 15-5. Two outs, top of the fifth. Runner goes. Rhodes swings. Lee steals second, standing up. Line into left center. This should score another run, and it'll be extra bases for Rhodes. Lee comes in. Rhodes cruises into second base with an RBI double. It's 16-5. Ty Johnson batting for the second time here in this inning. He walked earlier and came around to score. Slaps this one towards third. Picked up by Livingston, thrown away. And they're going to try to score another run coming in, and they will. Standing up is Rhodes. And Johnson all the way around to third. Well, this inning has been a bit of a disaster for Addison, and certainly very fortunate and pleased are the Northport Nationals. Dylan Pompey steps in. 17-5 the score. Swing and a miss. Ten runs already in this inning. Strike called, no balls, two strikes to Pompey. Swing and a miss. The ball's in the dirt, and the throw is handled down there by Lake. 10 runs. Make it 17-5, bottom of the fifth. Last chance here for Addison. Jed Wilkins steps in for Addison. First pitch swinging, pops it up. Andrew Rhodes takes care of that one, one gone. Kai Lake steps in now. First pitch swinging also knocked down by McBride. Foul ball. And this is lined into left field. Base hit, and it will get by Ty Martin out there. Cruising into second is Kai Lake. We apparently have reached a pitch limit. And in doing so, we'll have a pitching change. We'll take a short break. Be back to wrap this one up here from the 2019 Dizzy Dean World Series at Snowden Grove Park. Ty Martin on to pitch for the Northport Nationals. Squaring around to bunt is Cole Thompson. That one rolls foul. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. This will be the last inning, barring a 12-run rally. Strike called on the outside corner. No balls, two strikes. Popped up in front of the plate. Fielded nicely there by Martin. I didn't think he had a chance. Good job. That was popped up softly with backspin between home plate and the mound, and Martin came around to do a nice job and throw him out at first. Grounder to short. Over to first for the out is McBride, and that will end the ball game. Your final score, the Northport Nationals 17, Addison ACM 11's 5. That's going to do it for our coverage in this game. we'll be back with more. I'm Ted Rutain. We'll have another game coming up in about a half hour here at the Dizzy Dean World Series in South Haven, Mississippi.